Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All praise is due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, cherisher and sustainer of the universe, and may His choices, blessings be upon Him and all those who follow Him. Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban, and welcome to yet another quick and easy cooking program in conjunction with Say Global Productions, ITV and Say Global Productions. Remember, at the outset, you can join us on all the social media platforms, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, both ITV and Say Global Productions. Yes, we'd like for you to continue with those beautiful comments, messages, criticism. We enjoy them. We are so glad you're enjoying this program very much, and we're continuing, inshallah. So if you do want to be part of this program, all you have to do is shout on any of those platforms and we'll be with you. Just to discuss again, this book is at ITV and you also can get it at the Akawayas at Station Street. I think it is now Dolly Rateba Road. They do have some copies left, but you need to hurry up because I think they're going very fast. And they also have some at Mullah Khalid Dora's shop out there in Pretoria, Swana in Pretoria. So yes, you can obtain your copy. This is the tried and tested recipes that was done in a previous series quite some 10 years ago. Am I right, Pervez? And now, inshallah, all the new recipes will be coming into a new book, including today. So let me introduce today's guest as a very important person to the family. Our grandchildren love him very, very much, very dear to our children as well. He's the distinguished chef for my son, Muhammad Said, great son as well, distinguished son. His name is Trilok Singh Parmar. Yeah. And he used to be with the Raj restaurants, and that's where he came over to become the main chef, the chef at my son's home, and does a fantastic job. And today we're going to be sampling some of the subcontinent Indian cuisine, which he's so good at. And I'm sure Pervez, who is handling the camera, is going to be fascinated. Pervez is also from India. He's from Surat. So they've met each other, and it's been like India all over again in this house because they met their brethren and they had a wonderful conversation. And I think Pervez is looking forward to the dish today. Parma, which we affectionately call him as a son of the house, and our grandchildren love him as their father as well. So welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
You're not new to the TV. You've done TV programs with he's done it with the national broadcaster.
I did before also.
What's SABC?
SABC.
Yes. Yeah. So, but don't worry, you're not under pressure because Ma is here. They all call me Ma, so I'm the granny, Yes, so, alhamdulillah. So, I must say, he's been cooking very healthy foods and tasty foods, and it's been home from home for many people who visit. So, what are we doing today?
Today we make for green dal. So, Moong dal actually.
Moong dal.
The India calling for Moong dal.
And I said he has to do his famous roti. He doesn't do it with flowers. It's quite a surprise. He'll tell us about in a short while. But Prana, before you tell us about this lovely dish that's such a favorite in India, I think, as well is in many Indian, South African homes as well, because this is protein. Tell us, how was it to be at Raj and how was it to be here? How was it to be at the Raj restaurants? You enjoyed it?
Yeah, I enjoyed for the quite year.
Yeah.
So now it's better. Now it's better than...
You're saying that my son was here.
Now it's better than for Raj because there is too many complicated. That's why I left job.
Yes.
Now is we can happy here.
Yeah.
And we can enjoy and
we happy
can
too.
make to something special today. For
and we happy too. We know he hasn't been home for a while. We want him to go home and meet his family and actually bring them down. And inshallah that will happen. But yes, for viewers of ITV, wonderful chef Trilok Singh Parmar, which we affectionately call as Parmar, as son of the house. So yes, Parmar, what are you doing? You say in the green dal.
Yeah, green dal, green Moong dal.
Green Moong dal.
We call Moong dal.
Yes.
So this one sabut Moong dal. India calling for sabut Moong dal.
Okay.
So today we're making this one.
And your ingredients?
So we're using first this one. Then we can use for the ghee.
So that's about a cup, right?
Yeah, one cup in Moong dal.
Right.
So we're using also ghee. This one for
about 2 tablespoons.
Two tablespoons.
Okay.
Then we're using tomato. And this one dhania is onion.
It's a red onion.
Yeah, red onion.
Beautiful.
Red onion and lovely, white onion. This one ginger.
Right.
Green chili.
Right.
And garlic.
Subhanallah.
This one for using also cumin seed.
Yeah.
Jeera seed.
Right.
Cumin seed. This one salt. Green chili. Kashmiri red chili.
Red chili. Yeah. Kashmiri red chili.
Red chili. The turmeric powder is calling haldi.
Right.
This one cumin seed powder. Jeera powder.
Okay.
And this one dhania powder is coriander powder.
Yes.
And this one garam masala.
Right.
So whole spice, all this one garam masala.
Right.
This one is powder.
Okay. All right. So are you going to use any of those?
I use for I'm take it for this one for the garam masala.
Right.
All is garam masala.
Oh, so you made it. Okay, fantastic.
So we also use hing. We call it for asopotita.
Asopotita. Asopotita. Yes.
We're using also this thing.
So now the first thing is you're going to, and this year is going to be, we'll talk about this in a moment, this will be second half of the program. It's his famous roti, and it's the atta from?
Indian atta, Indian chakki atta.
Yeah, and it's not cake flour. So
it's brown flour,
yes.
Indian chakki atta. So this one for the...
So for those of you who don't want to have any flour, it's very important to have the right atta or the right mixture. I want to say flour because it's not cake flour. It's gluten free.
Gluten free is a roti.
Subhanallah, and you will see how Parma makes that in a while. So you're going to start off with it because this needs to get soft, right?
Oh, okay.
And what we have there is a digital stove. So alhamdulillah, that's something Parma invested in, is a digital stove.
So we're going to
we have the stove behind us here, but this is the digital stove. Okay, so you're going to put the green
dal first.
Yes.
We're going to put here.
Yes.
Dal.
And some
then we're going to put for water.
Yes.
We're going to maybe 1 liter water.
Yes.
So.
And put it to boil.
So you can take some few time. So we can put for the salt.
Right.
We can few spoon for salt. Like 2 teaspoon. Some turmeric powder.
Okay. Oh, you put it all in now?
Yeah.
Great.
Now. And we just put for some
cinnamon
stick. 2.
Oh, this is interesting because...
2-3 cloves.
I never put these in this.
1, 2, 3 you're going to put for the black pepper.
Right.
Okay. And
1 ilachi.
2
cardamom powder.
Yeah. So we can put this one on half an hour.
Right.
You can boiling.
And so while that is boiling, we're going to tell you about the roti as well. So Parma, what do you add? You add anything in this roti, or you just you add some salt first?
Yeah, little bit salt. You can make roti, just little bit salt if you want. If the high BP, so you don't put salt.
Yeah.
And if diabetes one, don't put sugar. If you want, you can put a pinch of salt and pinch of sugar.
Oh, sugar.
If you want.
Okay.
You know, they test for that.
Yes.
If the diabetes problem there
this is the professional chef, right?
You cannot don't put.
Yeah.
If you have diabetes, so don't
rather not put the sugar.
Yeah.
Because Dada.
Yeah. So we only just put for the salt, don't put sugar.
Okay, fine.
That's it. And then
we have to. Verma surprisingly does not use boiling water. He actually uses cold water, which is amazing.
You're going to use cold water only. So we can adjust this one.
Can I move this away? So this is kneading the dough. And what's surprising is I would always, when I make my rotis, I suppose because it's flour, I use boiling water. This is very unique, and this is just normal tap water. Yeah, for cake flour. So, but this is not cake flour. This is actually, it's called Indian atta. What's it made of, Parma? It's wheat?
Yeah, wheat flour.
Oh, so it's definitely not any, cake flour and brown flour and wheat flour, but it's got no cake flour in it. So
you can put little bit ghee because they sticking.
Yes.
So just.
Do you need some flour as well?
No, nothing.
This is the professional chef. You can see what we are up against, Pervez. Feeding my son very well. Alhamdulillah. Allah bless him.
See?
Wonderful. So you just use water between water and ghee.
Yeah. Ghee, that's why, because they sticking.
Yes.
So they're coming out. Now see.
Yeah. And you
Just
leave it for a while.
10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You're gonna leave it,
Yeah.
and then when our dal done, then this one.
Okay. So this is why we wanted to show you how it's done, because everybody needs in a different way. But this is something unique because there's no, first of all, for me surprising,
nothing.
no hot water, and yeah,
Leave it.
leave it for a while. So this is what it looks like, okay? And then you're going to leave it for a while to let it stand, and then he rolls it out. And what's surprising, it rises so well. Alhamdulillah. So here's your glad wrap.
Cover.
Yeah, with glad wrap. You can use your own. I think in India they use a damp muslin cloth. So here, this is the closest we can get to the damp muslin cloth, and leave it for a while. And but I was just saying in a previous program that the food in India is cooked fresh, right? And in the subcontinent, Pakistan as well, I've been there. They cook it extremely fresh, you know, while you're sitting, the food is being cooked. So have a look at the thing is on the boil. There's a digital stove. The dal is on the boil. The dal is on the boil. The roti is standing. And after the break, we're going to show you how Parma rolls out the dal. The roti.
Roti and dal. How to make tadka.
Yeah, how to make the tarkari of it, inshallah. And it's very tasty. And you said it's good for diabetics as well, Parma. So inshallah, we'll stay with us. We'll be back after the short break. When we do come back, we'll show you, Parma will show you exactly how it's done and how it's served. Inshallah, we'll be back in a bit. Stay tuned.